All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to is your host, Calvin Logan, the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Well, it's a blessing, it's an honor for y'all that's listening to me right now. You know, God has been so good to me. He's been expanding me. He's been enlarging my territories. Well, I got with me, ladies and gentlemen, this man's all the way down to the bayou, all the way from Australia. He's the one only, Mr. Reyne. How you doing, sir?
Hey, well, what up, man? Yeah, all the way from Sydney, Australia, the land down under. So, yeah, thanks for having me coming on the show, man. Obviously, it's been a long time coming, but we're finally doing it. So, how you doing there in the United States?
Well, hey, it's an honor to respect people that's doing some great things. Now, for those that know, Mr. Reyne he's in love with hip hop artist. He's a poet, just looking over a lot of his information. He's got a good bit following. He wants to make a difference. So tell people, who is Reyne? Who's the man behind the mic? Tell us about yourself.
I like that man behind the mic, man behind the mask. My name's Reyne, but I go by Mugzy. I've been doing hip-hop music, man, for about 13 years, man. I started when I was 14, and I'm 27 now, man. So I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s hip-hop era, man. So, like as a young teenager, man, I was just hooked instantly, obviously. Well, Eminem and 50 Cent and all those sort of guys, and like Tupac Shakur and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, just when I saw that, I thought I want to do the kind of same thing as them. And, I started dropping down rhymes, but I knew if I wanted to, progress as an artist, I would have to write like full-fledged songs. And so I did like a little rough demo at first, sent it around to a couple of joints, and the rest is history, man. So, like I haven't... I haven't stopped after that, for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, he's a humble guy, man with small beginnings, but now he's expanding. And, when you think about the way hip-hop is and, the way music is going, where do you envision yourself? What's the goal? Who are you trying to bring into your home? What kind of customers are you trying to impact when you're speaking?
Yeah, mostly, man, it's just to, the teenagers and stuff, the ones that are, like, probably, the outsiders looking in, or the ones that, we don't really have an outlook on life. Like, they're always the odd casts or something like that. And I kind of, like, relate to those kids, man, because I went through it at their ages. So, I do a lot of youth work programs and that kind of thing to give back through hip-hop and music, but that's kind of the social justice thing that I do. But in my own career, I kind of, like, obviously, man, starting off, I wanted, the fortunes and fame kind of sort of thing. Obviously, everyone did who wants to pick up the mic, but, I'm sort of just doing it for the love of hip-hop, man, or, just if it's enough to give me an income, even if I'm living in a one-bedroom apartment, man, it's good enough for me. If I can just make a living of my music, then, yeah, man, I'll be a happy customer. It doesn't matter about the nice rides and that kind of thing. It's just, like, loving hip-hop for me, man.
Loving hip-hop. So it's good to see that, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Reyne it's good to know that he's going to new levels, new heights. Now, you mentioned social injustice. You mentioned you want to touch the youth. What are some things that's in your music that you want people, like a certain song on your album that you want people to listen to, that you're really speaking from the heart, that you feel that is touching others, like a certain song on your album?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, my number one that obviously catches them is Understand Me, which was obviously the title as well of my album, and the first track on the album. A lot, react to that because I feel that, man, because I do hip hop. I like, especially here in Australia, it literally comes down to you're just doing the whole Eminem kind of act sort of thing, and it's like, man, like, hip hop's worldwide. It's just because I do hip hop doesn't mean like I want to be a thug or I want to be different or nothing like that, and I feel that just, you get put into that kind of stereotype sort of world, even though like how hard you work for it. And yeah, man, I feel that just, that's quote unquote me, but it kind of relates to other customers as well, or other youths, who are either different and they've been put into categories or stereotypes. So, that's like the number one. Just understand me, that just because I do this, or like I'm living outside the box, doesn't mean I'm different from the next person. So yeah.
Got it. Well, it's good to see that that you have your own identity. A lot of people say like, you're trying to be like Eminem, trying to be somebody that's already mainstream, but you say, I just want to be me. And that's good. You have your own authentic being yourself. Now, you mentioned about your songs, and, a lot of people said like, well, man, what goes down in Sydney, Australia? And in Australia, you think like social injustice. You think, well, man, there's a lot of things going on in the United States that we got going on. What are some things that you all are facing in Australia that we haven't really got to see this been talked about on mainstream, the news, that's we don't hear about? What are some things that you can tell us that you really are fighting for?
Man, that's a hard question you put me to, man, because I don't really pay attention to the news and stuff. Like all I know is just there's been a lot of immigration and stuff that they come over from, like different countries and stuff, obviously to make a difference in their life. But because they've had, it's kind of like they might not be making a great living in their own country, but they come over here and like they sort of buy the businesses, and it's been kicking a lot of Australians like out of their homes and out of their jobs and that kind of thing, because they can't, like obviously pay up the money, sort of speaking. So that's been getting worse and worse over the years, because it's just like a lot of people become very arrogant and racist and that sort of thing, like when it happens too much, like which don't see a positive kind of light, like like we're all equal and that sort of thing. But I feel that there's got to be a different way of doing it than just flooding in just for a money issue and like pushing people out of their homes and stuff just to make a dollar, man. It's just it's pretty bad. But that's the only thing that I've been realizing so far, like with our own country. So yeah, like, but with the news and stuff, man, you kind of put me on the spot because I don't really watch the news that much, man. Yeah.
Well, I ain't trying to put you on the spot. Just trying to, be always conscious of what's going on. I know a lot of times we get into this small bubble and we think like it's just me and my country and that's it. But on a global scale, you think social injustice is a global situation. It's not just, man, it's a problem in the United States, it's across the globe. So you talk about immigration, you talk about things that are going on in your neck of the woods, but we got the same issue that's going on here in the United States. Got immigration issues, people feeling different, a lot of racism like you just mentioned. We're facing that here now. And just to hear you say that is just that the news doesn't really talk about it as a big global problem. They say, well, it's here. Well, it's everywhere. We got problems all the time. And it's good that, you are putting out some music that's different and that people need to hear and listen to it. Now, from where where the music is going, when you hear about different artists coming out, do you feel that the music is going to the next level, or we're still behind when it comes to the music, when it comes to like saying like making a difference? You think the music is really making a difference now, or we're still behind when it comes to music?
I feel that, man, like, especially because, the era of hip-hop per se, that, well, not just hip-hop in general, music in general, man, like, it was about, like, having a message and a voice, or just even, like, wanting to be, like, the best at your craft and just, like, put out this, like, this record that just would be iconic in years to come and stuff. And I feel that, the younger youth now is becoming very, I don't know, in my personal opinion, very narcissistic in a way. It's just like, oh, make a hot beat and I don't care what I'm going to put on it and then just release it out there. And there's hard-working artists out there, man, that, you know, like try, like I know ones that like work 9 to 5s, man, just to fund their careers. But meanwhile, you get these, you know, 14-year-old kid that might just like have a hot beat, put it on SoundCloud, become an overnight, you know, success. It's just like it just doesn't add up anymore. It's like where's the, you know, where's the commitment and stuff? And I'm not even going to get into that Lil Xan one that's been popping around lately. Of just like, you know, I said Tupac was boring, man. That's a whole other story. Like, you know, it's just like it's just there's too much. Like I feel these kids. Like, it's cool to do like hip hop. They always say it's like for the younger youth because hey, I was young when I got into it, but to the point of just being so arrogant and negative towards like the ones that paved the way for you. It's just, man, like I don't know. It's a bittersweet taste that like hits me. Like it's that Lil Xan thing, man, just like took me to a whole different level of just, man, like I don't even want to look at their fans right now, man. You know. So yeah. I got it. So, you know, it is different. Music has changed. You know, we don't really respect the people who paved the ways for us. That happens all the time. Now, who was like the person that sort of made you love music, like get involved, like hip hop? Like, who was an artist you said, like, man, I want to be, that touched my heart. Now I want to get involved in that. Was it some one particular person in particular that stood out for you, or was it multiple artists? Yeah, it probably sounds cliche, man, because I'm a white boy myself, but I obviously have to be Eminem. You know, like when I heard his song "The Way I Am" on the Marshall Mathers LP, man, like in the music video for it and everything, it just hooked me straight away. And still to this day, man, I still think it's one of his obviously best albums. You know, he can never really top that album in his career, but yeah, like 100%, it was M. Like, we obviously had white artists before him, you know, like MC Search and the Beastie Boys, even the likes of like Vanilla Ice, man. But, you know, I don't think they, you know, hit the scene as much, like brought much of an impact to the scene as much as M did. It's just when he came out, man, the game changed and stuff, and it was just like who is this sort of guy, you know, twisted sort of lyrics. But yeah, I don't know, man. He was my guy, a cup of coffee in a way, you know. Yeah.
I got it. Well, before you go, 'cause I know, man, you're doing some great things. How can people get in contact with you, Mr. Reyne? What can people do? What they got to do to get in contact with you, and where they got to purchase your music at?
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, first of all, I want to say I appreciate you hooking this interview up, man. It was like a dope time and stuff, and I wish you all the best with your future endeavors and future arts that come onto the show. And yeah, my number one platform to find me at is if you just go onto Facebook and type in Mugzy, Mugzy, or Mugzy. You know, just hit me up there. It's got my band profile, Twitter, YouTube all attached into the one, so you don't have to search it individually. And yeah, just hit me up if you're an artist or just a fan. I'll try and get back to as many people possible. So check me out there, and that's where you can find, you know, upcoming interviews like this and yeah, other future stuff, man. So check me out there.
Got it. Well, Mr. Reyne, before you go, you know, I'm a praying man, so I definitely want to pray for you. I believe that, you know, people like yourself will stay positive. You got to be encouraged. You mentioned about, you know, hey, if I'm just in a one-bedroom apartment, as long as I'm doing what I'm doing, I love my purpose, then, you know, I'm good. So we want to just first pray for you. You know, I want to be in agreement with you that your music touches the world. I know it's touching what it is. You're doing real good in Australia, but I want to be able to even turn it on in the United States, even hear some more here. And I want your fans to follow you and connect with you and for you to grow. So let's go in prayer if you don't mind if I pray for you. Is it okay if I pray for you?
Yeah, most definitely, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, brother.
No problem. Father, in Jesus, we want to thank you right now for Mr. Reyne. Father, we want to thank you, Father, for opening doors for him. Father, right now that he's been given a voice, that you give him a platform. And I pray, Father, that is a platform that you've given to him, Father, that he touches those hearts that want to change, that want to do better, that want to grow, that want to get connected. Father, we pray that right now that you move him and guide him. Father, right now I thank you that that your Son, Jesus Christ, that touches his heart. I pray you, Father, that, Lord, that you just open his future endeavors. And, Father, he impacts the people in the church and outside the church walls, Father. He has a voice that is different, and we need it basically to acknowledge a uniqueness. And, Father, we claim, Father, that you keep on giving insight and wisdom, and we just praise you and thank you. In Jesus' name, amen and amen.
Amen.
Well, no problem. Well, Mr. Reyne, again, I just want to tell you, hey, I pray the best, God, heaven's best for you. And one question, man, did you ever thought about your music ever transcending into the church? You know, like, hey, some of the pastors listen to your music and, you know, you're spitting on the bars and giving people some real good insight. Has anyone came to you about that, doing some music in that regard?
Yeah, before I go, man, there's a couple of guys that I know down here. I'll send you their links as well. They're called Crosswords, and they influencing the church and Christianity and through hip hop and stuff. So I've done a few like mixtapes and that with them before, and so yeah, like they're kind of like a Christian group, like through hip hop and God, man. So it's I'll send you them through, but I've been talking up with those cats for like a bit now, you know.
I got it. Well, it's good to see that. You know, I know that you got a teaching spirit, and you know you're very humble, and you know definitely when your time comes, you know, and you have that platform, keep teaching people about the goodness, teach them about His love, and the universe is yours, man. Trust and believe.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for doing this interview, and you'll have another fan here in Sydney, Australia, the land down under, man.
Well, hey, that's what I always say, the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. My job is to let the Lord use me. The Lord is a blessing. So, hey, I appreciate you. Hey, everybody, you've heard the one and only Mr. Reyne live here at the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. We love y'all. We'll see you on next week.
Hey everybody, my name is your host, Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Well, man, it's a blessing, it's an honor for you listening to me right now. The Logan Power Show, we are nationwide, worldwide. We are here to impact the community, make a difference for all those that are watching us. Always look us up at www.theloganpowershow.us. We're here to come into your household to make a difference in your lives. We're here to educate, we're here to uplift. We're here to make a difference in this entire community. This nation will know that to God be the glory. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the reason for the season. Today is the day to donate to us. www.theloganpowershow.us. I'm telling you right now, you sow a seed here, Bible promise return on your giving. We're here to make a difference. We appreciate all that you do. Going on YouTube, checking out the Logan Power Show. Hey, like us on Facebook at the Logan Power Show. We got our own supporterships page at the Logan Power Show supporters page. Call us today at 843-697-5545. Finally, again, email us at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Well, I tell you right now, we're going to trust and we're going to lean on God. This show's going to make a difference. We're going to make it happen, family, and we do it together. We're going to make an impact in this nation and across the world. This is me, your host, Calvin Logan, nationwide, worldwide, the Logan Power Show. We love y'all. Hey everybody, it's me, your host, Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show. Well, I thank you for just listening into what I got to tell you today. I remember when I did this show, October of 2014, I was thinking inside of myself, television? Who wants to do television? Nobody's going to listen to me. No one's going to give me the opportunity. I'm not going to get no viewers. There's not going to be no blessings coming forth. It's a waste of time. You know, why would someone want to hear someone talk about a talk show? But then I caught favor. honestly caught favor. God's been so good to me. Doors opened up. When I mean by doors open up, think about it. The Logan Power Show. We're nationwide, worldwide. But to be the answer that you've been looking for, you got to think about it. In today's society, you got nonsense, drama, left, right, north, south, east, and west. But we come in with a positive influence. We're here to make a difference. We're here to change how you have an outlook on life. Do you know how good it is for someone to give you an opportunity? I know what it's like for me. I've been given opportunities. People have opened their doors for allow us to film. People have allowed us to come into their homes, and it gives us opportunity to tell us how good we blessed them, how our voice has given them the actual fiber to keep it moving. I walk by faith. I want you to walk by faith. Come on to the show today. Access us at www.theloganpowershow.us. Put your information down. Say, hey, Calvin, I want to come on the show. Hey, we couldn't do without your support. Donate today. Go to the site. Click on the donate button. Your seed, what you give, allows us to keep moving forward. Email us, theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Call us today at 843-697-5545. Hey, we got a whole bunch of different ways to get on the Logan Power Show. Man, we got LinkedIn. Hey, get us right now, the Logan Power Show. Hey, you know what we got? We got YouTube, the Logan Power Show. Hey, we're making a lot of strides across the actual globe. People are watching us. They're paying attention, y'all. Hey, Facebook, the Logan Power Show. We're creating something also. It's called the Logan Power Show Supporters page. It allows people to talk about what's going on in the community. We're not here to be silent. We're here to be that voice. The voice is going to rise up. I believe for social injustice to change. I believe that we need to stand behind our leaders who are making a difference. We can't be quiet no more. Make an impact in your community. You don't got to be the pastor. You don't got to be the community activist. You don't got to be the business owner. You can be at your home. Open your door. Look outside. Tell God, hey, Father, right now, tell me, how can I make a difference? I want you to make a difference. I want you all who are watching me right now to come and get connected with us. Hey, this is me, your host, Calvin the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Hey, we love y'all. Appreciate you, family.
In times undefined, we can still have rain or shine. And though I've signed away my sign, I still can't underline the purifying, broken down mind of a soldier. On the ground because his light shine on the dotted line to never leave his kind behind, but landmines for those unknown. I'm fine, I'm just trying to figure it out. Rain or shine. Not a statement, but a question. No verdict, here's a selection between forever and eternity. The fire without and the burn in me that slowly turns but learns with speed. Rough lessons that are lived, unable to leave with ease. See, we shoot for the moon, but we land amongst stars. But tell me, what happens to that star when it loses its spark and all things fall apart that brings memories to the start of existence? You still with me? See, I have an explanation that could change the nation and make a statement, so stick with me. Rain, considered as the start or symbolize the beginning. Shine, to guide us through life or show us life's true meaning. Rain complements the shore. I know what rain was meant for, but it means more than just the 4 letters that are shown. Rise again in no one, but most don't look and condone and rebirth. And shine makes it aware to our eyes and reminds us that love is by our side, some to save and surprise us, show hunger and nothing evil, but conceive what's inside us to bring out our new light and believe what defines us. So what really defines us? A reminder from what's behind us, rain or shine. I say rain and shine because through the sight of what I find, I notice in every step within the storm, and I don't mind to say that through my shine I find rain, but after rain, another shining day. So whether it's a peaceful battle or a battle for peace, whether you eat to work or you work to feast, whether you blow me off or come to see, I will never cease what I plan to be because my gift is mine, well defined and divine, and you have to know that you can make it through your rain and your shine. My name is Keith B. Words to be heard. You can contact me on all social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at official Keith B, OFFICIALKEITH B. email me at WORD2BHERD, one words to be heard at gmail.com. And we was live right here at the Logan Power Show. Keep it locked.
I'm a 13-year military veteran. I'm a family man. Got a lovely wife, Jamelia and Logan. Got 3 beautiful kids who keep me vibrant every day. When I started this show, I was thinking more about my family. Doing a business, you would think about a ministry. You would say, well, God, not now. Not this point in my life. I want to just focus on taking care of your wife, taking care of your kids. But the opportunity came. Start a television show. Make a difference. Get involved in the movies, TV series. Get involved with what you're doing. The Logan Power Show. It's a family environment type of show. We want you, that 5-year-old that likes watching all the cartoons. We're going to speak to you. That person who's 99 years old and say like, hey, you've forgotten about me. I'm speaking to you. And I got everybody in the middle. This is a family show where we're going to enlighten you. We're going to give you what you've been looking for. Man, something I can turn the television on and I can see something that's going to reflect on how things are going on. There's no drama, but it's solutions, real solutions. We're here to make a difference in your home. Check us out, www.theloganpowershow.us. Call us today at 843-697-5545 or email us at theloganpowershow@gmail.com. Hey family, we know right now, but we walk by faith, not by sight. So I'm walking by faith, not by sight. The nation is looking. The world is watching. They're going to remember this name, Calvin Logan, with the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. They're going to know that we made a difference. They're going to know that we're here for you. We're going to speak to everyone in Capitol Hill. Hey, we'll have a voice. We want the people to understand we are with you. We have boots on the ground. We're going to be your first person. We're going to talk about what's really going on in our community. We're going to uplift those businesses and say, you know what, I'm not getting an opportunity. We're going to talk to those community activists and say, hey, no one's really talking about what's really going on. We want those pastors, those leaders to have an option to talk about what we're really doing and making a difference. We want those people who got a voice to sing and can rhyme poetry. We want people who got a story to tell. Come tell about how good life has changed you. We want to know about what you got going on, family. Go right now. Trust me. www.theloganpowershow.us. Put your information in. Contact us. We're humble. We already know we come from small beginnings, but hey, we come with a mighty fist. Hey, family, we understand this is an opportunity, but we want to fulfill and make your dream come true. Let us, for instance, take your vision and run with it. All right, family, this is me, your host, Calvin Logan, the Logan Power Show, nationwide, worldwide. Hey, family, I love y'all. See you soon.